Let's look at 10 herbs to clean your arteries that can prevent heart attack. It is important to know that arteries are the blood vessels that transport oxygenated blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Our organs and body tissues rely on oxygen in order to function properly, which means that our arteries and blood vessels play an extremely important role. Unfortunately, sometimes our diet and lifestyle choices can cause arteries to become clogged, which increases the likelihood of a heart attack or a stroke. There are definitely foods that many people eat that can increase the likelihood of a blockage. Thankfully, Mother Nature has provided us with some amazing natural herbs that may actually help prevent them from becoming clogged over time. The first herb that we should consider, though, in all this is ginger. Ginger is a flowery plant that is widely used not only for cooking, but also for medicinal purposes around the world. It's been used to treat nausea, help with weight loss, treat chronic indigestion, and fight infections. What most people don't realize is that ginger can benefit the heart, the cardiovascular system we're talking about here. Ginger has bioactive components and antioxidants that reduce oxidative damage due to stress. Studies found that it can lower blood sugar levels, which reduces heart disease risk factors in people with type 2 diabetes. It also has been shown to lower cholesterol levels, which is linked to a lower risk of heart disease. The next herb we need to highlight is Camellia sinensis, more commonly known as green tea. Studies found that those who drink green tea regularly tend to have a healthier cardiovascular system than those who don't. It is important to note that green tea is loaded with polyphenols, which researchers say offer multiple health benefits, including your heart and blood vessels. One study found that those who drink green tea were 20% less likely to experience heart disease or have a stroke. They were also 22% less likely to pass away from heart-related conditions. Another one we need to think about is cinnamon. Cinnamon is another herb that can benefit the cardiovascular system. It's native to the Caribbean, South America, and Southeast Asia, and has been used since ancient times for its medicinal properties. Cinnamon contains antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that are responsible for improving cholesterol and blood pressure levels. A study found that eating a half a teaspoon of cinnamon or cinnamon powder a day can decrease your blood sugar, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol levels. Another thing you should know about is argyronista. This is actually a combination of multiple different herbs and has traditionally been used as a natural remedy for treating heart-related issues. Its properties has been shown to lower cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure levels. It also contains antioxidant properties which can limit the free radicals that are linked to chronic cardiovascular conditions, which of course is heart disease, etc. But another herb that I'm sure you know by now, I've spoken about it a lot, is a herb called hawthorn or hawthorn berries. Hawthorn or hawthorn berries is another herb that we need to mention for sure. It has been used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat high blood pressure due to its vasodilator effects. Hawthorn has also been shown to decrease the fats in the blood, such as cholesterol and triglyceride, which reduces the risk of atherosclerosis. Less fat in the blood equates to less plaque building up in your arteries, so that oxygenated blood can flow freely to other parts of the body. The next herb we want to talk about is rosemary. Rosemary is a herb that is native to the Mediterranean region and is known for many different health benefits. When it comes to the health of your heart, the cardiovascular system, rosemary has actually been shown to lower blood sugar levels. Its compounds work to increase the absorption of glucose into your muscle cells, which decreases the amount in your blood. This can be beneficial for those with type 2 diabetes and other risk factors of heart disease. There's another herb here that we need to talk about, one called white willow bark. Now, white willow bark is another herb we need to mention. This herb is also referred to as nature's aspirin. I remember when I was a youngster, we used to have something called Fenzik, which is something like Panadol. But it was made from white willow bark. Because it has similar effects when it comes to treating pain and reducing inflammation. Aspirin works as an anticoagulant or blood thinner and keeps the platelets in our arteries from clumping together. This decreases the likelihood of a blood clot forming and reduces the risk of a heart attack or stroke. Of course, more research is needed when it comes to the comparison of white willow bark to aspirin. Now let's talk about another herb, parsley. Parsley is a herb that is loaded with beneficial vitamins and nutrients that may actually work to improve heart health. It's especially high in folate, which has been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease in certain populations. Researchers conclude that folate decreases levels of homocysteine in your body, which is an amino acid that has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease. Parsley is a tasty spice that can easily be incorporated into your diet. Now let's talk about turmeric briefly. Turmeric is the bright yellow spice that is often found in Indian cuisine. It wasn't until recently that medical experts discovered its positive health benefits. It contains antioxidants that work to prevent fatty deposits from developing in the arteries. It contains anti-inflammatory properties as well that work to prevent the arteries from hardening over time. Turmeric offers many other health benefits for the human body that we could talk about for real. The next herb we need to mention is ginseng. Ginseng is an herb loaded with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that offer several different benefits for our body systems. It's often known for helping the brain, enhancing cognitive functioning, but many people don't realize that it is also very good for the heart as well. Studies show that ginseng can lower blood sugar levels by improving pancreatic cell functionality and enhancing the uptake of glucose in body tissues. Keeping your blood sugar levels in check is helpful for those with diabetes and reduces the risk of a heart attack and stroke as well. You know, if you want to know more about herbs, you can find information on the internet, you know, even on YouTube. There's a people called the Respiratory Therapy Zone. You can check them out. You know, you can know things. The thing is, the information is there. You know, check it out.